Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Elementals is a brand new Pixar movie. In a city where fire, water, land, and air residents live together, a fiery young woman and a go-with-the-flow guy discovers something elemental. How much they actually have in common. Oh boy, Pixar, you've been having some ups and downs recently, haven't you? I get that you want to put your movies in theaters. I understand. And I understand that you lost a lot of money on with streaming services and, you know, not Bob Iger, but Bob Chapek, like putting your movies out on Disney Plus without your permission or whatever. But you really thought this was the one that you wanted to put out in theaters? This was the one? God. I enjoy Pixar's movies. I grew up watching Toy Story. I mean, the Pixar, it has a special place in my heart. It's just that this movie, the world doesn't make any sense. Water and fire, land and air are an elemental thing, living beings that talk and eat or whatever. Okay, sure, why not? That's a thing, and it's a kids movie. You have a mind of the kids of that aspect. Okay, cool. All right, but when you think about this movie, it's like it doesn't make any sense, because water and fire, like literally, fire is just banned from like anything. Fire has to go live on their own. So that kind of symbolizes a lot of things, and I think that's what Pixar was trying to go for with this movie, with some, you know, segregation and all of that. But if fire, water, or trees and all that, like, you know, land, air, are living beings, yeah, it would make sense that fire would stay away, because fire would cause a lot of problems. So you kind of write yourself in a little hole here, and by the end of the movie, it's like, well, no, okay, we're gonna prove that even, yes, fire is dangerous, we still can live together. The movie doesn't really prove anything. Like, there's one scene where water and fire, they can touch, and it like kind of like equals itself out. I don't know, like it's like they hold hands or something. And next a scene, and like a couple scenes later, it's like a dangerous situation, and it's like, wait, so if you could do that the whole entire time, why are they afraid of living together? That doesn't make any sense. But then there's other scenes where they're like water or like fire are, well, like fire's being like, you know, causing damage, like burning someone, and like their leaves burn, and like they're like a branch or whatever, or people are evaporating, or water people are evaporating, and it's like, no, like there's more negatives than the positives. So it's like, I understand what they're trying to go for, it just doesn't make any sense from the story point, because the writing isn't good, and the writing isn't good. And why I think the writing is even more bad is because how they try to set up the movie. Literally, our main lead is like, her dad owns a shop, and he wants her to take over that shop, and so she's trying to sort of impress him, but she doesn't really want to do it. It's like, you know, that repetitive Disney movie story. And so at some point that she kind of bursts out in anger, flames or whatever, and she causes a leakage in her house from these water pipes. For one, I don't know why you have water pipes. You don't need water. You don't use water, so I don't know why you have water pipes, especially when water can kill you. That's just dumb in general. But then, so a inspector got involved somehow, and he writes up a ticket, takes that ticket to his boss, and gave that ticket to the boss. And when she tries to tell him, like, and tries to plead, like, oh no, I need the ticket back, and her reasoning is because she doesn't want her dad to think she's a disappointment. And he goes, oh, well, why did you not tell me that before? Now I'm gonna help you. Just ignore that they're water and fire. Just ignore that. If these were normal people, just normal people, and you're basically just telling kids, yeah, just ignore safety precautions. Ignore doing your job. That is what that's what you're basically telling kids to do. Don't follow the rules or anything. That's the message of the story. Yeah, not at one point I felt like these characters were meaningful at all. Like, I didn't buy their chemistry. Not trying to pun or anything, but you know, I didn't buy anything. Not one point I thought they fell in love. There's like her mom character can like somehow sniff love or whatever. She can smell off love off the fire or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. It's never explained. And it's because of her telling, like, oh, they're in love. Oh, okay, now I'll believe you. Like, that's not how. There's supposed to be bonding moments, but every time there's a bonding moment, the fire woman gets all pissed off and, like, you know, burns things or whatever and freaks out. And the water guy, because he's water, he constantly cries. I'm like, this doesn't, no, just no. It's a waste of time. It's not worth your money. At this, you can watch Zootopia, which is a way better film and also makes sense and doesn't make you question every second of your movie. So I don't like. There's maybe 2 jokes that made me laugh throughout this whole entire film. The animation is great. I mean, Pixar is always great with their animation, but that is pretty much all the positives I have out of this film because there is nothing else to it. The writing is very thin. It's paper thin. So, yeah, I don't know. You have a better time just watching something on Disney Plus if you want to watch a kids movie. I would rather have you go watch the Disney remake of The Little Mermaid, even though I think that is better and I think it's okay. And I do have my problems with it, but kids would like that one more than this. So I'm gonna give Elemental a D+. It has a couple of good moments, and this animation is great, but there is nothing really to this film. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.